Jowon, when you made the decision to come back home to Cincinnati, how has it been everything that you envisioned it could be? I mean, you've got married, you've had a litter of kids. On top of the football thing, like, has it just been?
No, it's been everything and more. And, I'm nothing but thankful for Cincinnati to welcome me back with open arms. I've been nothing but thankful for everything here.
Are you going to be an emotional guy when you head out there on Saturday night?
I'd say, I'm a pretty even-keeled guy. Kind of get that from my father. But there will be emotions on the inside, I'm sure.
You can let it out. It's okay. Final college game of your career. Mm-hmm. What does that represent to you? What does that mean to you after, a pretty fun 5 years that you've had?
It's just a full circle thing. It's kind of encouraging to see a culmination of all my work come together on the field. I'm just lucky and really nothing but thankful to be able to go out there with the guys and really just enjoy one last snip at night.
You're one of a handful of local dudes, high school guys that you went to Virginia and came back, but there's a fair amount of local guys. Is that something that maybe they should emphasize a little more recruiting-wise, trying to get some local guys? Granted, the league has changed, a lot of things have changed, but what has it meant for you being a local guy and being out here playing?
For me personally, it means a lot being a local guy. I think it makes sense to, play for, what you love, and I love Cincinnati. I've been here my whole life, but as far as recruiting goes, as I say in a lot of things, I'm the type of guy that just focus on what I focus on. To be honest, I'm not really that much into the high school side of thing or, recruiting or whatever, but, I'm really just focused on playing the game as hard as I can for the guys.
We just talked to Ryan, and he gave some good advice for portal players or people maybe making that decision in the near future. What would your advice be to players anywhere in the country or even here at Cincinnati that are about to make that decision?
I just say, be smart, make an informed decision, and really, a lot of guys don't talk about this, but you need to make sure your credits are right. I transferred from University of Virginia. I was a physics and music guy major, but I transferred here, and those credits don't exactly line up. I would have had to have 2 extra years of college in order to keep that. So I think a lot of guys need to keep that in mind when they're thinking about their graduation path.
Heading into Saturday, obviously you guys talk about nip at night. Just talk about how exciting it is for these seniors, guys like yourself, Malik Van, Taj Ward, who spent so much of their career here at Cincinnati, to have that final opportunity on Saturday night for their last nip at night game.
No, I think it's exciting. I think it's a full circle moment for a lot of the guys, being able to really on the field, and nip. It's kind of one of the most impactful environments, nip at night. So just being able to close it on that is something that, again, I'm just really thankful for and just really happy to be able to do that with the guys. So it should be pretty nice out there.
Has your brain started to drift to the memories and think back on things, or are you doing everything you can to we'll worry about that next week?
Oh yeah, it's kind of a worry about that next week. It's so much preparation that can go into, for me, the guys we're seeing next week or seeing this week. So I'm just kind of focused on the game, and when I can worry about memories, it'll already be 000 on the clock. So
I think you're going to practice at a pro facility today. I don't guess you'd be opposed if they came and watched you a little bit. What do you have to offer to the NFL? Are you inspired by the Ivan Paces and guys like that you've seen make it, and you came from the same team?
Yeah, there's inspiration there, and obviously, it's just one of those things to where there is an end goal, and obviously, no matter what, I'll be happy, no matter what happens, but I think I'll be happy to just be able to say that I put my best foot forward every single day, coming to work every single day, and no matter what happens, happens.
Talk about the game. Kansas is offensively maybe as interesting a team to watch as there is in the country. When you turn on tape of them, or are you impressed? Maybe not is the word, but do you look at it and go, man, that's not going to be fun trying to crack that code on Saturday?
It's a lot of different things, but at the end of the day, no matter how foreign something looks, for each play you have a specific job, and it really just comes down to you executing that specific job. Don't get caught by the eye candy. They do a lot of shifts and motions, a lot of things going from, different formations to the boundary, going different formations to the field. So it's really just a matter of just being able to lock into your specific job and being able to execute your specific job at a high level over and over and over again.
Is that the same mentality to get this rush defense back on track? Because it's been, after a great start, it's been a rough couple weeks on that front.
Yeah, as I said, it just comes down to doing your 111th. So, whether it be D linemen doing their 111th, and then as soon as one person slips, that's how it goes, especially when it comes to rushing the football. So I think it's just a matter of, again, everybody sharing the same sentimentality when it comes to focusing in and doing the best job that you can.
You guys have seen some great running backs here in the recent weeks, starting with Ollie Gordon, R.J. Harvey. What does Devin Neal provide for Kansas that gives opposing teams some trouble? Obviously, he can do a lot there for them.
Very dynamic back. He gets downhill fast. When he gets in the open space, he has good breakaway speed. He's a very patient back, so he kind of likes to ride out his blocks and be able to kind of see and go where he needs to go based off of that. So it's really just a matter of having 11 hats to the ball and just making sure we're fitting things correctly. That'll give us the best chance.
Any other questions for Jowon? Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
brother.